So today, what I want to talk about is how do you forecast? In other words, one of the things I believe in is how do we maximize our budget? Hey, Amazon business owners and soon to be Amazon business owners. My name is Bob Schneck and welcome to our video today. I am so glad that you're here. For those of you that know me, thanks for attending. For those of you that haven't met me yet, hopefully I'll get the chance to meet you. But I have been selling online for over 20 years and exclusively on Amazon for the last 5. I have thousands of students that I have taught how to sell effectively and successfully on Amazon that are all around the world. And I invite you to become part of our organization. All you got to do is click the subscribe button below, hit the little bell so you get all the post notifications, and I can teach you how to do the very same things. I'm not about really teaching you how to sell products because anybody can show you how to do that. I'm really more about showing you how to build effective and successful Amazon businesses. How do you scale your business? How do you create passive residual reoccurring income? Money that comes in every single month. I run my entire Amazon business successfully in about 60 minutes a day, and I'm going to be showing you how to do the exact same thing. So today, what I want to talk about is how do you forecast? In other words, one of the things I believe in is how do we maximize our budget once we've selected the right product. And by the way, if you're not sure what products to sell, I have other videos that teach you exactly how to pick the right types of products that you can purchase from authorized suppliers that are not going to get you in trouble with Amazon. But I have a product right here. I'm actually going to shrink my window down. Okay, there we go. And I'll pop it over here. And what you have on the screen right here is a product that my supplier has told me about, my authorized supplier. And by the way, my authorized supplier is willing to sell to me, therefore authorizing me to sell the very same products. And he will sell them to me in bulk at a wholesale price that then allows me to sell them higher on Amazon and make the profit anywhere between 10 and about 100%. So the point is right now I have to make a decision of how many I want to buy. So the very first thing I have to figure out is how much competition do I have? So let's just go ahead and take a look at this particular idea or this particular product. What I have over here is a product. It is currently being sold by Pro Distributing Distributing, and it's fulfilled by Amazon. Now, what's interesting about this is when I sell this, people are going to come in and buy it, and they're not going to really know they're buying it from me because anybody that comes here, in their mindset, they're buying from Amazon, even though it's coming out of my inventory and my stock. All right. And when they pay, they're going to pay Amazon, and then Amazon's going to pay me. So let's see if we can figure out how much volume is going on and what percentage of that volume I need to work on. So we're going to come down first and take a look at how many people we're competing with. So we come down here and you can see that there are currently 44 people that are selling this product. Now my question is, are all 44 my competition? And the answer is no, because the only thing that I am interested in when I sell these products is I want to have my name appear right here. I want to say sold by me and fulfilled by Amazon. And that's what your goal is going to be. What that means is you're winning the buy box, okay? So the way to figure this out is we're going to come down here. We're going to click on this, and it's going to then list for us all 44 sellers, okay? So here are the 44 sellers, and you can see there's all sorts of them right here, all right? And there's actually 5 pages. That's 45, okay? Now, the question is, are they really my competition? And the answer is, I don't think so. So here's what we're going to do to figure out who we're competing with for the buy box. We're going to come over here, click on new, and what that does is that gets rid of everybody that's selling the product used. Because if you've watched the other videos, you'll know that in order to compete for the buy box or qualify for the buy box, you have to, number one, sell products new. Number two, you have to sell them via FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon. And like I mentioned before, when I buy these, what I'm going to have happen is I'm going to have my supplier ship them directly to Amazon so that I don't ever have to see them or touch them. And you like the sound of running a business where you never have to see or touch a product? That way you can carry hundreds of products, thousands of units, and you don't have to worry about a warehouse or employees. So the second criteria to winning the buy box is you must be FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon. Now, the way a buyer knows that is a Prime badge. So if you've shipped your products to Amazon and it's sitting on Amazon shelves, then you will receive this Prime badge right here, okay? So I'm gonna click on this and you're gonna notice, even though these products are less expensive, when I click on Prime, they actually disappear. This one right here, $149.99, eTech Galaxy, they're gonna disappear. This one right here, $149.99, Spark Deals, they're gonna disappear. Why? Because if you're not putting your products on Amazon shelves via FBA, you don't have a chance of winning the buy box. Now, I can't explain. They've got a good product. They're selling it new. They just not smart enough to send it to Amazon. So I'm going to click on Prime, and let's see what happens. It gets rid of everybody that's not Prime, and we have how many left? We've got 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So out of 45, there were only 9 that were smart enough to pick a good product, sell it new, and ship it to Amazon so they can do FBA. That means that, what would that be, 36 of them or 35 of them just don't know what they don't know. It's crazy to me. So we know that the buy box price was $149.99 or $95. So that is the third criteria. Criteria 1 is you got to sell new. Criteria 2 is you got to ship to Amazon via FBA. And criteria 3 is you have to match the buy box price. That doesn't mean a penny above or a penny below. That means match it. So in this case, $149.95, selling it new. They got the Prime, so they're doing FBA, Pro Distributing. If you remember earlier, they were the ones that were winning the buy box. So my point to that is, it's not an accident. You don't accidentally get successful and make sales on Amazon. Those that are making the money on Amazon are the ones that know what they're doing, what you're learning about right now. So this company right here, OTL, well, guess what? They're $150.05. They haven't matched the buy box price, so therefore they're not eligible. So that means right now there's only one company that is actually qualified for the buy box, and it's Pro Distributing. So the question is, okay, so that means they're getting all of the sales, right? And by the way, Amazon has told us that 90% of their sales, so 90% of the $250 billion they did last year went through their buy box. Are you starting to see how important this stuff actually is? You don't get lucky. There's no accidental success. You can't guess your way to success. You need somebody that knows what they're doing. All of the DIYers out there, God bless you, but I've learned something in my life, and here's what it is. You're a whole lot better learning from somebody else's mistakes than your own. And I want to teach you what to do and how to do it right. So now we know that there's only one company or one listing that's qualified for the buy box. That means they're getting all of those sales. Well, if I end up selling this product, I can guarantee you, number 1, it's going to be new. Number 2, I'm going to have it shipped to Amazon because I don't want to touch it. And number 3, I'm going to match the buy box price. So the question is how much do I need to plan on? How much inventory should I buy? Well, I'm going to show you another tool. And this tool is called, let's just pull it up right here. It's called Jungle Scout Estimator. So you can get to it by going to junglescout.com/estimator. And then it pulls it up right here. And what we're going to do is we have to input some information. So let's go ahead and take a look at what they're asking us for. Number 1, we need to know what's called the BSR, or the bestseller ranking. Okay, the bestseller ranking, we need to know what marketplace we're going to be in. Well, we're going to be in the US market. And by the way, that brings up another topic. Are you interested in selling in some of the other markets, like say, for example, in Germany, or perhaps Spain, or in Australia is a new hot market? Well, I've got some other videos that if you subscribe, you can get access to those, where I'll teach you about selling in other markets. Like I told you, I've got thousands of students that I've taught all around the globe. And what's interesting though, is most of them, even though they live outside the country, they're selling here in the US because this is the biggest market for Amazon. And then the last thing we have to do is pick the category. So we have to figure out what the BSR is and what category it is in. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're back in Amazon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to the main listing. All right, let's go back. Go back. All right. There we go. One more. Go back to the main listing. Here we are. Okay, so we're now in the main listing itself. And what I want to do here is I want to go down, and what I'm looking for is what is called the product information, okay? The product information. We come down here, you can see the descriptions and all the different things about the Keurig coffee maker, which we talk about in another video. But right here, okay, product information. Now in the product information section, there's a lot of really good information. We find the product dimensions, we find the product weight. Weight will come into play when we talk about shipping costs and things like that. Here's the ASIN number, okay, the Amazon Standard Identification Number. That is absolutely paramount. Every product in Amazon has one of those. Then we come down here and we see what's called the BSR, or bestseller ranking. Now in this case, it says that it's number 83 and it's in the category of kitchen and dining, okay? So now we gotta go back over to Jungle Scout and we're gonna put in a rank of 83, and then we're gonna pick the category of kitchen and dining. Let's find it here, okay? Kitchen and dining, come down. There it is right there. Click kitchen and dining. And then what we want to do is we want to hit calculate sales. Now, what's going to happen here is it's going to calculate how many sales this particular item has, okay, on a monthly basis. So in this case, we see that according to Jungle Scout, it sells 9,510 of those Keurig coffee makers on a monthly basis. So now we got to kind of just do a little math here, all right? So right now there is only one qualified seller. Let's go back over here, okay? Only one qualified seller, and that one qualified seller, if you remember, was, okay, Pro Distributing right there, okay? And there's 9,500 sales. That means right now they're basically getting all of those sales. But again, I'm going to come into the mix and I'm going to sell the very same thing they're going to. I want to guarantee myself sales from the very first day. Like I said, you don't want to guess because guessing's failure. I want to know that when I buy something that I'm going to turn it. Okay? Inventory turn is one of the most important parts of your decision making, and knowing the volume that they do is going to help you to make that decision. So if we know that they're selling 9,500 units a month, okay, there's one seller. If I come into the mix, there's now two sellers who are buy box qualified, meaning we're both selling new, we're both selling FBA, and we've matched the buy box price. Well, how does Amazon handle that when there's 2 or 3 or 4 qualified listings? Because you're going to run into that. Well, Amazon is awesome in the sense that they are going to rotate the sales. So if it's me and Pro Distributing, then what will happen is the first sale will come in and go to Pro Distributing, then the next sale will come to me. Then the next sale will go to Pro Distributing. The next sale will come to me. So if you decided to sell this product, then it would be Pro Distributing, then to me, then to you, then back to Pro Distributing, then to me, then to you. See, Amazon has designed this in such a way that if you know how it works, you can guarantee yourself sales. So let's round it down to 9,000, easy math. So 9,000 units are being sold on a monthly basis. That means I'm going to be entitled to about 4,500 sales on a monthly basis. So now that I know that's what I can project, when I go back to my supplier now, I've got some information that's going to allow me to make intelligent decisions, also empower me to be able to negotiate with my suppliers as well. So again, what we want to do is we want to lay all the groundwork out. We want to know our numbers. We don't want to guess. There's no accidental success on Amazon. Okay, if you guess, you fail. So what I have done for the last 20 plus years is sell online. Last 5 years, I've sold exclusively on Amazon. And the last 2 years, I have spent teaching other people just like you how not just to sell products, but how to build effective and successful Amazon businesses. And I would love the opportunity to teach you. I have dozens and dozens of other videos where I go into great depth on other strategies and understanding. The one that I'm going to recommend if you're brand new is how do you select the right products? Okay. And then what is the time-tested, proven business model that we actually apply? Now, in regards to that, this coming week on Thursday, I'm going to be hosting a free online webinar where I'm going to be teaching people our time-tested, proven model of how to pick the right products, how to sell them effectively, and how to scale your business. And so what you got to do is you got to click the button below to get yourself registered, and then I can't wait to see you on the webinar. So this is Bob Schneck again, challenge you to take advantage of what's going on, and I can't wait to be a part.